Okay, good afternoon, teacher. So we are beginning with the program, and we are going to talk on community outreach program. We the teachers are automatically part of the community, and we are doing our part of outreach to the community. We are doing a lot of things with the kids, and these kids are obviously the part of the community, and they are the future community of the society. So naturally, in natural way, we are something giving to the community, maybe professionally or maybe other way, or you can say formal or informal way. Whatever we are doing in school, somehow this is the part of our outreach program, in the form of education, in the classroom, in the form of other activities with the students. Any instruction, whatever the instruction we are giving to the students for their improvement, their development, this is the part of community outreach. So just we are separating the community and outreach. And first we are going to talk about the community. What is the community? Community is the group of people, like-minded people, who come together for a common cause. These particular groups are called community. These community may be made on different basis, like on the basis of geographical location. So in a particular locality, the people who are living together form a community, and this will be known as a geographical community. Like a particular area, we from Jamshedpur, we are from Jharkhand, like that. We are the teachers community. Again, we are having a separate community, having the common cause. We are doing the same things. We are cooperating each other for a common cause, that is the teaching the students and interaction of the students. Similar way, maybe religious groups, maybe linguistic groups. There are different types of groups, and these all together is known as community. So, by definition, a community is a social group where people share things in common, like their geographic location, culture, heritage, government, religion, values, identity, work, or other common interests. Community is the trait that brings people together. This is the community who brings us together and develop a cooperation among us. Okay, what we are getting from the community? What is the we are? हम जो भी हैं, that is the gift of the community. Like when we talk about talk with the children or something find wrong or anything, and maybe we are finding something good thing is done, that we default to their community from their belongs. We respond quickly. It means that whatever we are, whatever the children are there, this is somehow reflects its community from the belongs. Because a lot of things, this is the identity. Our identity is somehow directly related with the community. And community gives us a lot of things. Like community matters because it creates a sense of purpose, builds social connection, and offers a support network. Community can also allow you to respond to change. Now just imagine certain situations arises, certain crises arises. If you are in a community or group, you are able to face the challenges which are arising due to the certain change in the condition. Just imagine another situation. You are totally alone and certain disasters has occurred. Is it easier to cope with this disaster alone? Now just imagine the disaster for the whole community. So The community respond you to change yourself according to the required situation. And these are we are learning from the community. We cannot alone fight with the disaster or any uneven situations which are arises suddenly. Next, it's boost empathy. Empathy means we understand each other. कभी होता है we commonly see that we get boosted up, we morally get boosted up by seeing others like कभी copy correction है तुम्हारा हो गया, why not me, and we mess up our speed. What is this? This is the part of community. If anybody in the community gets succeeded, we learn from that, and we try to pace up myself to match the society. Somehow, this is the empathy. We understand each other. We cooperate each other. Bring fun into your life. Obviously, we are making parties, holy middles. This is the social gathering where we can make fun, enjoy ourselves, enjoy our togetherness. And these enjoyments somehow boost our working capacity. So somehow, sorry. So it's a bring of fun to our life. Sense of belongingness. These cooperation among ourselves, and help we are getting from our peer groups and from the other in the society, and it creates our own relationship and your own sense of humor, your own responsibility, your own confidence. Help your mental health. Just imagine कि हम लोग अकेले रहना पड़ेगा तो we are not in a society, we are living alone. Within a month, I think our survival will be in danger because the people are, and we are the social animal. We cannot survive without the society or community. Our mental health are somehow totally depending upon our surroundings, our environment, and the peoples we are living in. Leads to a new viewpoints. In the society, there are a lot of discussion in different topics. Maybe there are certain differences of our viewpoints, but at the end, we are get agree with the other viewpoints. So, these are the new viewpoints we are adopting from the society. At the same time, our viewpoints may be somehow agreed by others, and they are adopting our viewpoints. So, this is the exchange of viewpoints or idea. And this can only happen in a community and a group of people. Make you a better communicator, good listeners, good communicator. How to communicate, how you are giving your message, how you are sharing your ideas. What are the way of communicating with our youngers? What are the way of communicating with seniors, juniors, our elders? These are the part which we are automatically learning from the community, and this is the automatic and natural gift of the society and community. Obviously, offer support in this case situation and in situation. We are waiting for help, and a lot of people are coming forward and offering the help. Even we can see in our day-to-day life, we need different support at each point or each stage, and there are people from the community and from the society who are always ready to help us, and somehow get success with the help of others, or provide professional development. Again, what we are learning from the society, it is not working in our personal life, it is also helping our professional life. So as a professor, like in day-to-day activities, we are helping our teachers in certain matters. We are talking about certain students, their behaviors. We are discussing how to handle the situations with the particular students. So this is the developmental experience of the professor, and we are getting from the society, our own society, or you can say teacher society, or teacher community. Push you to take action. Obviously, the society somehow unknowingly or knowingly or without any words pushes you to take action and begin your works. And the works begin is half done. And this is the society who push you, promote you to take steps towards your goal, towards your responsibility, start your action, and obviously reduce the risk factors of chronic disease or any type of this. Whenever you are anybody is finding that it will be risk for your health, it will be instructed by your peers, your groups, from the society, what to do and what not to do. So these are the certain things which we are getting from the society. So in short, we can say that we are the social animal and we are totally dependent on society for our survival. This is the society and what we are getting from the society. Our next thing is that we are getting a lot of things from the society. Now the question is what we are giving to the society. We are taking a lot of things. We have listed. Next question is what we are giving to the society. This is the outreach. Outreach simple means extending the services or support or assistance beyond our current level. Like suppose we are as a teacher, we are teaching the students. This is the part of community outreach. But these are our professionals. We are getting salary for that. So we are not saying that this is the out of box. Lekin beyond that we are doing something. Like we have made a different colors. So beyond the classroom, for the classroom teaching, we are the professionally associated. But beyond the classroom, we are giving something to the society. Not directly but indirectly. We are teaching the students, we are giving the moral values, moral code of conduct. There we are teaching them leadership quality, and these students are the future part of community. So directly or indirectly, both we are involved to giving the society, and this is the automatic way as a teacher. But beyond that, again we have a safe club. This is not part of curriculum, but we are giving training about how to be safe in the society in different situations. While crossing a road, what will be the way, how will take a step to cross the road. We are instructing them cross the road at zebra crossing. This is not part of our curriculum, but we are giving to the student instruction to the students as a responsible person for the society. So, outreach means giving back to the society out of limit or beyond the limit. So, outreach means extending services or assistance beyond current limit. An outreach program aims to help, uplift, and support those who are deprived of certain services and rights. It involves giving, learning, social planning, health support, and other projects for their welfare. As usual, a program must be organized to use resources and aid to fulfill a goal. Successful community outreach program must have a project leader at their core. Without leadership and without proper planning, we cannot achieve any goal. So our leadership should be there in any of the project and any of the program. And proper planning are also important. So successful community outreach program must have project leaders at their core. They take charge of promoting, searching for donors and volunteers, and recording detail about the outreach. Planning program for the community can help solve a greater need for long-term plans toward the social progress. This community outreach program is not a short-term program. We cannot imagine that we are getting the result very quickly. It is the long-run plan. Maybe whatever you are giving to the students, it will be fruitful after 20 years or after 15 years. So it is the long-term plan. So accordingly, the plan should be formulated. Further, other program members must join hands to plan and source out more assets and means to create more long-term solution and voluntary efforts. Now, the outreach effort result in developing a liaison between the agency and the community. Outreach also foster networking and collaboration between existing service and organization. Most importantly, when conducted consistently, outreach can stimulate behavioral change and the implementation of risk reduction modalities among the target groups. Obviously, we have experience about the behavioral change in the society or in the common people. When we are discussing and teaching our same things again and again, after a certain period of time, we have seen that their behavioral change are there in our students. And this is the one of the best example we are finding in our everyday life. Okay, who will be the targeted group? Where to work? Like our targeted groups are basically students. So it is important to select your target, where you want to work. The target population is the population for whom the intervention was developed. Target population is described in terms of demographics, social and behavioral characteristics. For example, gender, sexual orientation, age, race, ethnicity, geographical location and behavioral status. An effective outreach program recognizes the extreme diversity of target population and the difference in economic and political circumstances of the group. Next thing is why community outreach program? Do we really need community outreach program? Why we need these community outreach program? These are the certain questions which need to be addressed. So our outreach effort result in developing a relation between the school and the community. Improves community awareness, trust and accurate understanding of your mission, program and success. Most importantly, when conducted consistently, outreach can stimulate behavioral change and implementation of risk reduction modalities among the target groups. Let us list the top area on how these efforts help the public. Educate. Educate means here we are not talking about only the formal education. We are including also the informal education, which we are taught out of the classroom or everybody is learning at every stage of the life. That is informal education. These aim to give educational support for children and out of school and out of school individuals. This relates to the goal to help uproot poverty on large scale in long run. So education somehow will improve the society, even it will be helpful in removing the poverty and discrimination in the society in long run. Inspire and uplift. Through various types of outreach programs, these also build avenues where people can thrive with support with others. Being stewards of inspiration and encouragement, contribution to building empowered stewards of the child. And obviously these activities bring joy and satisfaction for both. As a learner, as a volunteer, they get satisfaction. Bring joy for all, for both volunteers and donors. Like an outreach program relieve them from a lot of stress. So both volunteers and donors who are donating, both are getting somehow satisfaction. And these satisfaction somehow remove their stress. Donor and volunteers feel feel more at peace and fulfilled knowing they have done their part, while recipients feel they are not alone in their journey. As a giver, we are satisfied that we have certain done for the needy, and the recipient who feel that I am not alone here. There are people who are helping us, and there are the people who will be standing at the time of need. No matter the main purpose of your effort to give back to those in need, we only arrive at one key goal: to build more ways and paths for the betterment of our society. The common path, whatever we are doing, outreach as an outreach program and our activity for the society, it will create a more new areas for future program, and somehow every society will get benefited. Now next, what will be the strategy while promoting and starting an outreach program? There should be certain, without a strategy and without planning, nothing can be get succeeded. So it is important that there should be some certain strategy should be adopted before implementing the program. As we take part in effort to help the community, we need effective practice to follow in order to ensure the success of our program. Carrying out a communications plan play a vital role in this. Here are what we can do to build their own outreach strategy. The first one is list down the goal. Without defining the goal, we cannot adopt our way, and we cannot choose the steps to move forward. So the first important thing is to list down the goal. What are the goals of our program? What we want to achieve? And for this, there are certain questions has to be raised in ourselves. Like what and how can it help the community? So there are certain questions should be arised to find the particular goal through which we can achieve the outreach program. To come up with a purposeful outreach, need to establish a list of things they need and want to achieve. What and how can it help the community? The first questions coming to the mind. How will it benefit the school? When do these tasks need to be done? How will the process be relayed to the people involved? These are the certain questions which should be arise before concluding on our goal, before deciding the goal. Laying down these factors helps figure out what steps to be taken. So these are the questions which will help to determine the goal, and further it will help to take about steps to achieve the target or achieve the goal. Now, next is ask the right stakeholders. Stakeholders are those people or group of people who are involved in outreach programs. Maybe our donors or maybe our recipients and even the volunteers. These are our stakeholders. So, selecting our stakeholders is very important. Who will be our donors? Who will be the volunteers? And who will be the recipients? So, consult with donors, recipients and other partners to see how your outreach program can be improved. The budget, obviously the finance is an important part of every program and no program can be fulfilled without the finance. The budget, ways to donate and program beneficiaries are just some of the things to consider. So it's best to have the planning assigned weight. When research before implementing the program and starting any program, our research work is very important, and these research work are all around about the program, how it will be implemented, how it will be succeeded, the collection of data, interpreting the data, all the programs should be depending upon the research work. The success rate, most of the success rate are depending on our research, and these are the prior work before the starting of the program. So research work is an important part of our strategy. These social efforts may tend to be unproductive. So make sure you check on how you can compete or work with other groups together toward the same cause. Point out gap in service, donor or community buildings. So we can find out our gaps, our problems through our the research, through the collection of data, through the real experience, a study of our others' real experience. With this, you can help turn these problems into avenues wherein you can purpose, plan and solution to fix them. Define your target audience. To tailor fit your effort, decide which member of the community you would like to help. Proper targeting is important key. So who are going to be beneficiaries? This should be selected prior, and this should be our target audience. Come up with detailed action plan. Partner your goal with corresponding steps you need to take to realize your desired outcomes. Set a standard for gauge your result. Whatever we are doing, measurement is important, evaluation is important part. So certain standards should be fixed to check out our achievement. So set a standard to gauge your result. How can you tell if you have run a successful outreach until you have a measuring stick? You cannot say that how much you are success or you are failure. So there should be a measuring stick. Come up with key measures to guide you and start a system. Keep your mission moving through an established cause, a proper system. This lets you pursue and grow your effort to greater height. Now we will talk about the specific area. These are the things which we are talking about, the common outreach program, which are related with the community and any organization. But now in this part of the discussion, we are going to talk about a specific area, and that is the school outreach program, because we are somehow directly related with the school. So it is important that we talk about the school outreach program. The importance of school outreach program. Teachers are the core of any education system. Their work in the classroom and the relation they develop with their students impact the future of society. Supporting the education of young people does not fall solely on teachers' shoulders. The resources of wider community can also make an impact. High school outreach program build a partnership between educational institution and society to open up new pathway for growth and success. It gave a better road to the future of students and the community. As a teacher, we are taking the responsibility to educate the young child and future generation. But this is also very true that we are not solely responsible for teaching everything. The students and the child are also learning from the society. So it is important that schools should collaborate and the teachers should try to collaborate with the organizations who are working in the society. And some other groups who are associated with the society have to take the responsibility to educate the child. Now the purpose of school outreach program. School outreach program are partnership between school and corporation, organization, government agencies. Now even government agencies, we have an experience for being a partner for different organizations. So like 4 or 5 months earlier, we are called by the district administration for the registration of the students, especially voter who are become the age of 17 years. Why we are responsible for that? So somehow we are associating with the government agencies. The government agency realized that this is the area where the target can be achieved through the school, and they have called us and asked us to help us. In fact, it was an instruction maybe due to the administration point of view, but somehow they are taking the help of the school to get registered the new voters, because they know that these new voters are somehow available and collectively they are in the school. So it's a better way to associate with the school. So district administration get associated with the different school. So the agencies are associated with the schools. These partnerships help bring the resources of partnering entity into the classroom. And what we have done, just we have in the class 40 students in our class or 45 students in the class, and we are instructing in common. So these requirements are being brought into our classroom, and this is the, somehow we can say that this is the program of outreach program, which were the responsibility of the district administration. But this responsibility has been brought into the classroom, and somehow we are get succeeded, and most of the students, they get registered as a future voter. Community outreach program for school develop deeper relationship between students and community they live in. It creates community connection for the sponsoring partner to shape the local area and nurture goodwills. Overall, high school outreach program is a win-win partnership for school, sponsors and community. The bridge built between the partnering sponsor and the educational institution support community improvement. It is a partnership that works in strengthening communities and forging better futures. Students are provided the opportunity to work for the betterment of their community. Partly sponsors are provided the opportunity to affect the local community so their organization can thrive. Now the benefit of school outreach program. The importance of school outreach program lies in the concrete benefit effort to both the educational institutions and the sponsoring partners. It is the benefit that grow the partnership and affect change in community. Now, what are the benefits of educational institutions? Somehow also the educational institution or schools are also get benefited. An enhanced educational experience for students is the main benefit of school outreach program. If our students getting something new, our students learning something new, this will be our achievement. Students have the opportunity to learn in a way that would be unavailable without the program. Outreach program provide educational institutions the opportunity to improve the students' outcome, promote civic engagement, influence behavioral change, educate students on specific issues, improve students' outcome. Not everyone learn the same. The pace of learning of the different students having the different. High school outreach program offers students different learning way that support different learning style. This diversification improves students' outcome by helping students better understand what they are learning in class. Participation in outreach program increase material retention by reinforcing lesson in creative and innovative ways. School outreach program foster learning by helping students make connection between classroom curriculum and real world impact. Promote civic engagement. Our school outreach program strengthens the connection between our students, education and the world they live in. It can provide tools for students to connect all forces in the society. The economy and the politics affect their everyday lives. It can show students how to influence those forces. Programs that instill student awareness of community needs can also inspire students to find solutions and work towards change. By promoting civic engagement within the community, outreach program can demonstrate active citizenship. Influence behavior change. School outreach program that focus on peer reinforcement and social norming open up a space for effective behavioral change. We can outreach program students learn valuable life skill through shared experiences. This empowers them to make positive change in themselves, their families, and their communities. By providing dynamic learning experience, our school outreach program affords students the opportunity to make lasting changes for future success. educate students on specific issues. Through the outreach program, we can focus on a particular issue and which we want to learn the students. The school outreach program have the power to focus on issues and skill building with innovative learning activities. A school outreach program can be tailored to address community needs and skill gap with curriculum support and innovative learning materials. Outreach program can increase students' learning on specific issues. Benefit for the sponsoring partner. With a school outreach program, partnering corporations, community organizations and governmental agencies add value to the school and the local area through a sponsorship. This value will benefit for the sponsoring partner, including opportunity to address community issues, foster awareness of strategic initiatives, build brand identity, improve education on mission-specific topics. Address community issues through focused messaging and creative learning. Idea as school outreach program has a unique ability to awake students to community issues. Programs not only improve awareness of issues, they also inspire skill development to address those issues. The school outreach program offers organizations innovative way to reach and influence a large audience to meet the need of the community. Foster awareness of strategic initiatives. The school outreach program position as sponsor to deliver messaging through customized learning material. Messaging can be uniquely strategic and deeply informative. Corporate sponsor can foster awareness of initiatives in ways that continue to grow beyond the initial experience. Build brand identity. High school outreach program create a positive space to nurture and grow brand awareness. Sponsoring entities have a platform to connect with current and future customers. Their brand become embedded in positive life building experience that in turn build positive brand identity. Brand relationship start early. Sponsoring students experience allow for brand relationship to start when they are most effective. Improve education's mission-specific topic. Improve learning outcomes, deeper understanding and issues-focused learning benefits. Students in school outreach program. It also helps improve the delivery of mission-specific topic for the sponsoring entity. It is another win-win for the partnership between organizations and educational institutions. The essentials of outreach program for school. These are the certain parts which are the essential and important part of the any outreach program for the school. To be effective and beneficial, a school outreach program needs to contain some essential components including aligned contents and resources, memorable engagement, developmental focus, measuring results. Aligned contents and resources means the content and resources of a school outreach program need to inspire students and instill in them the goal of the school outreach program proposal. The educational materials, projects, activities, games, clubs, exercise and resources need to align with state educational standard and classroom curriculum. Outreach content can weave issues and solutions into curriculum in innovative and creative way, but need to be create specific and age appropriate. Impact is undermined in its if it is not. The content and the material should be according to the age group and according to the standard and the level of students. Memorable engagement. The school outreach program need to engage students in memorable way or interesting way. Until they are interesting, the students will not take part and not take interest. And if they are not interested, they will not learn. So, school develop experience and activities that students identify with and will be inspired by. Create meaning in students' life and community. Incorporate multiple learning strategies. Build a scale in interactive and innovative way. Until the activities are interested, the students will not give their desired result or desired output. Developmental focus. It is vital to focus community outreach program for elementary school on content that pulls in students. Topic and skill development need to be age appropriate. This will help improve understanding and willingness to apply learning in broader ways. For high school outreach program, a stronger focus on life planning and taking real life community issue is more than developmentally appropriate. So at different level, like we talk about the juniors, then the school outreach program should be different. At higher level, the school outreach program should be different. Measuring result. The goal of a school outreach program may be clear, but how do we know if these goals are met? Until we have the measuring stick and until we are measuring our result, we cannot conclude that we have achieved the target and we have succeeded or not. Setting key material to measure the impact and result of programming is essential. Measuring results include using both quality and quantitative metrics. Enlisting third-party evaluators. Incorporating written feedbacks and evaluations. So these are the sometimes we are measuring the students, but it is more appropriate to include the third party, which for a better outcome, a better result. Positive impact. Through dynamic partnership built between an educational institutions and a sponsoring entity, a school outreach program has the capacity to positively impact students and the communities in which they live. These positive impact do not just happen today but continue well into the future. Now next category we are going to do what should we do and what should not we do while doing the outreach program. The street outreach tactics, do or don'ts. Presented in following page are generally techniques that should or should not be applied when conducting street outreach. To conduct need assessment and evaluate area where your target population hangs out and there is intense activity. To be flexible in scheduling. To accommodate target population. To establish contact with police presence in all areas where you conduct outreach. To carry identification at all times. To let someone know where you are at that time. To work with partners and be aware of your surroundings. To be aware of how you are feeling and how your partner is feeling as well. To have contingency plan for emergencies and danger situations. To accept effort of help from community residents. To find a hook or a way to engage people in conversation on the street. To learn to recognize some of the characteristics and behavior of target population. To be ready to direct client to social services. To assure client that you will maintain confidentiality. To provide follow-up and deliver promises. To tell client when you will be back and where you will be reached. Give them a hotline or work phone number. There are certain things which should be avoided while we are working with the community outside of the campus. Do not wear expensive clothes, jewelry or uncomfortable shoes. Do not carry valuable or large amount of money or take your wallet out. Do not use paper in visible way. It makes client nervous and the police may think you are a runner. You must keep it hidden in the silent mode. Do not carry weapons. Do not carry, hold, handle or sample any kind of controlled substance or other merchandise such as work or other drugs. Do not act pretentious. Be honest. Be yourself. Do not come on too a strong pressing line to change behavior or accept materials. Do not consent on the streets or act as a social worker, nurse, etc. Use your referral network to direct clients to services. Do not play doctors or clinicians and try to diagnose infections or any alignment or mental health issue. Do not expect all clients to achieve immediate result and implement behavioral change. Concentrate on helping them reduce risk, acknowledge whatever change and progress they have accomplished and demonstrate. Do not make promises on a street that you cannot deliver. Certain safety guidelines. Now we are going to talk about the certain problems which are certain barriers we are facing in the society on the streets. So certain barriers. Okay. There are certain barriers we are there in our community hospitals where we are working out of the campus, like the community barriers, stigma, myths and misconception, drugs and behaviors, politics, lack of support, lack of trust, lack of funds, community barriers to effective outreach will always exist. However, outreach workers should take every opportunity to explain in clear, culturally appropriate terms the goal of their outreach effort. The view of distrust that exists in communities in which outreach efforts are performed makes community relations an indispensable part of outreach work. Active listening will help you learn what your clients needs are and how to better serve them. Now, personal barriers. Negative attitudes, prejudice, homophobia, being judgmental towards client target population, lack of respect for client agency or outreach effort, health conditions, personal barriers to effective outreach will also always exist. It is the responsibility of outreach workers to give his target population 100% while on streets. Outreach worker must remain non-judgmental and present information, treatment options and harm reduction material regardless of personal feelings, beliefs and experience. So, I think we have done with this. So, thank you.